Yuzuru Hanyu is a living legend of world figure skating and the greatest figure skater on the planet. For a long time he dominated the men's single skating and knew no equal. He has many titles and records to his credit. He won the Olympic Games twice in a row, became a two-time world champion, four-continental champion and a four-time winner of the Grand Prix final. However, listing all the titles will not be enough to get at least a vague idea of the personality and talent of the athlete. Yuzuru Hanyu is not only an outstanding figure skater, but also an amazing performer, a skater with a surprisingly subtle sense of music. No one lives their programs on the ice the way Hanyu does. Meanwhile, being a public person, Yuzuru remains one of the most enigmatic and mysterious personalities of our time. Little is known about him, but at the same time, this unique one attracts the attention of millions of people. Information about Hanyu's earnings remains classified, however, according to sources, his net income is estimated at $2 million and this is only due to the salary for his career as a figure skater. Due to the impressive results and skating skills, Hanyu achieved world fame, and in his country he became almost a deity. Having such wild popularity not only in figure skating, but also outside it, it is not surprising that the largest brands became interested in the skater and offered cooperation. Now Yuzuru has many large advertising contracts that bring him considerable income. So, for example, the skater advertises Citizen watches, Ajinomoto products, nutrition for athletes, Kose Cosmetics, Ghana chocolate. Recently, the cosmetics company Sekisei introduced new products released in collaboration with Yuzuru Hanyu. Until August 2022, the athlete was the ambassador of the South Korean brand Lotte. Another important source of income for any skater is participation in ice shows. And in the case of Hanyu, the fees for one exit on the ice can be fabulous sums. It is known that Yuzuru Hanyu has an exclusive contract under which the skater can only perform in Japan. Not a single foreign show can invite a legendary athlete, which at times raises the cost of his performance. Russian producer Ilya Averbuk shared his opinion that the cost of going on the ice to Hanyu is probably the most expensive in the world that exists. According to some reports, this cost starts from 100,000 euros. With such a huge fortune, Yuzuru must lead a luxurious lifestyle. In Japanese, Yuzuru Hanyu's name means bowstring tightly bound, which symbolizes trust, strength, and forthrightness. Hanyu is reluctant to talk to the public about his personal life, so no details about his likely girlfriend could be found. There was a period when rumors about Yuzuru's romantic relationship with Spanish figure skater Javier Fernandez were actively circulating on the internet. But the guys completely refuted these fabrications, which have no basis, emphasizing that they are only friends. Later, Yuzuru was attributed an affair with two-time world champion Evgenia Medvedeva. The reason for the rumors, apparently, was Zhenya's move to Toronto and her move to Brian Orser, who Hanyu trained with. As a result, those assumptions turned out to be unfounded, and there was never any talk of an affair between the skaters. Currently, Yuzuru is very focused on his work. Given how diligently and selflessly the skater is immersed in the work process, it is unlikely that he has time for a personal life and dating girls. In the future, Hanyu plans a family, but right now he has only one love, figure skating. Yuzuru Hanyu was born on December 7, 1994, in Japan, in the northern Izumi-ku district of Sendai City. His father is the deputy principal of a junior high school and his mother is a housewife. He also has an older sister named Saya Hanyu. Yuzuru had asthma at an early age, but that didn't stop him from figure skating. He began skating at the age of 4. His first coach immediately noticed the boy's fearlessness and peculiar manner of skating. The future champion seriously thought about a career in figure skating when he saw the confrontation between Alexei Yagudin and Yevgeny Plushenko at the 2002 Winter Olympics in Salt Lake City, Utah. The figure skater admired his determination from a young age. In addition to regular sessions with his coach, he had time to improve his technique on his own. For this purpose the guy had a notebook in which he recorded in detail the practical achievements, Personal observations. Yuzuru was constantly analyzing records of performances by the best skaters, studying every detail and trying to understand why one or another element should be performed in a certain way. Hanyu was one of the very few single skaters to master the Billman turn. The point is that it requires a lot of flexibility and is almost always performed by women. The first man to perform the Billman is Yuzuru's idol, Yevgeny Plushenko. At the end of 2009, Hanyu won the gold medal at the Junior Grand Prix Finals in Tokyo, and the next year he won the gold medal at the 2010 World Junior Championships. In the second half of 2010 began his adult skating career. And already in 2011 Yuzuru became the silver medalist of the Four Continents Championship. A year later he managed to win the gold medal at the Grand Prix in Russia and become the bronze medalist of the World Championship. In 2012-13 he won the silver medal in the Grand Prix Finals, and on the eve of the Sochi Olympics Hanyu won gold in the Grand Prix Finals in Fukuoka. At the Sochi Games, Yuzuru set a new world record with 101.45 points in the short program, and also became the first skater to score over 100 points in the short program. In that start, the athlete performed a spectacular quadruple toe loop and a nearly perfect triple axel. Hanyu became the youngest single-figure skater to win Olympic gold, after Dick Button, who became Olympic champion in 1948 at the age of 18. In addition, Hanyu became the first figure skater from Japan to take Olympic gold. A month later, Hanyu arrived at the 2014 World Championships and won another gold medal, becoming the first male single skater since Yogduden in 2002 to win an Olympic and world title in the same year. Hanyu won his second World Championship gold medal in 2017, setting a world record of 223.30 points in the free program. At the 2018 Winter Olympics in Pyeongchang, he won the Olympic title again, becoming the second figure skater after Dick Button to win 2 gold medals in a row. Yuzuru Hanyu failed to conquer the top of Olympus for the third time. At the Olympics in Beijing, he finished in 4th place, because the main goal at that tournament for him was to perform a quadruple axel. In the free program, Hanyu attempted a 4.5 turn axel. His jump failed to qualify, but for the first time in history it was entered in the official protocols of the ISU as a quadruple axel, although it was not a full rotation. In total, Hanyu set 19 world records during his career, the best result for men's single skating since the ISU judging system was introduced in 2004. After the end of the 2017 to 2018 season, the judging system was significantly redesigned, in connection with which the ISU zeroed out the statistics with the results of skaters. Thus, all previous world records became historical. In men's single skating, Yuzuru Hanyu holds 3 historical records: 1. 112.72 for the short program, September 22, 2017, CS Autumn Classic International. 2. 223.20 for the free program, April 1, 2017, World Championships. 3. 330.43 for 2 programs, December 12, 2015, Grand Prix Finals. Yuzuru Hanyu is also the only men's single Super Slam winner of the Junior Grand Prix Final, Junior World Championships, Grand Prix Final, World Championships, Four Continents Championships, Olympic Games. This summer Yuzuru Hanyu announced the end of his figure skating career, but he does not intend to say goodbye to his favorite occupation. He will continue to practice figure skating, does not plan to slow down, and still intends to master the quadruple axel. Yuzuru has also become a little less private than in his competitive career. The athlete now has official accounts on YouTube, Instagram and Twitter. In the near future, the figure skater plans to host his own show Gift, in which he wants to tell his story about life and figure skating.